Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome to episode 20. In today's episode, we're going to finally be getting some external storage buses and filling up some of these storage drawers. Come on. Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome back to more Not the Bees. Way, we're on episode number 20. Today. That is a massive amount of episodes for me, guys. I'm quite proud of myself that I've managed to get through this many episodes. And the pack is still very good, and I'm enjoying this pack. Certainly I'm enjoying this pack, guys. So, I've been working in between episodes. As you can see, I've got an ME interface with a whole load of different bits and bobs in there, including, guys, a 16K ME storage cell. That is some going, I tell you. Look at all this stuff here, it's brilliant. We've got encoded patterns for an ME interface as well. We've got just basically the annoying stuff that I don't like to craft. This is all done. We've got the calculation processor in there now. It's all working absolutely splendidly. It really is amazing. And this is the next stage. Now, this is the stage we need to get at now. We need more industrial apiaries down here, guys. And the reason for this is I figured out with XNet on how to actually extract from here and into the system. Now, at the moment, these combs are all getting dumped into the system. Look at the amount of mysterious combs we've got. That is crazy. This will get external storage and put into things up on the top there, you know, the drawers. They will all get put into there, don't worry about it, guys. But for the moment, they're all going into our system, which, to be fair, now we've got 16K storage cells on Autocraft, it shouldn't be that much of an issue or a problem. We've got the Iron Queen down here. We've got 2 Ender Queens as well. We don't want this. We want to take these Ender Queens out. Now, what I've actually managed to do, guys, is in here, I've created a third channel, and this is going to take everything from the industrial apiaries out into this chest right here, which then gets sucked into the system. So we don't need to add any more anywhere, which is great. But along here, guys, we've got a blacklist. Well, say blacklist. We've not got blacklist enabled, which means it's a whitelist, and that means mysterious combs goes in there. And that means it's going to stop taking any princesses that it creates or any extra drones out of here. It will just leave them in there. And I'm going to sort something separate out for those guys, don't you worry. But we have that covered. So I've actually taken that one out of, is it this one? Yes, I have. Which I do believe is the bottom one. Let's double click. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So now we can go ahead and take that off of there because we don't need it at this moment in time. So we've got iron in this backside here because we needed iron like you wouldn't believe. We don't really need the mysterious combs anymore, so I can take both of the Ender drones, actually, the Ender Queen should I say, out of there. So I can take that one off as well because this one sucks in metallic combs and iron dust. What we are having a problem with, guys, is redstone. We're having a problem with quartz. We have to get some sort of auto smelting facility on going with quartz at the moment because we're having an issue with just normal standard Certus quartz coming through. If we take a look at Certus quartz, the issue we're having here, guys, is nothing creates Certus quartz other than smelting down crystal grains. And I don't want to smelt all my crystal grains down. So what I'm doing currently at the moment, guys, is going down here into here and taking out a stack of crystal grains and then just shoving the crystal grains straight into here. Which, I mean, it's not too bad. We can use it like that. I'm not too fussed about doing it like that. But crystal grains comes from... Where are crystal grains? There they are. Crystal propolis, of course. Crystal propolis comes from crystal combs. Crystal combs, of course, come from the bees that we get laying around. It's a shame that the Certus bees don't actually create the Certus quartz, the quartz itself. That would be useful, but alas, it's not useful because we're getting stuck with this thing, the centrifuge. It's just not creating enough for us anymore because it's getting just sidelined with all of the amount of combs that are going into it. So we're going to have to do something about that, which we will do, but not at this moment in time. So the Ender Queens I'm going to shove into the system. I don't want them out of the system. They're alright as they are. All the rest of these bees want to go into the thing up here. This thing. And maybe we can automate this. I don't know. Oh, we're running out of space here though, but we're fine. We are okay. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I am going to start creating, auto-crafting, should I say, industrial apiaries. Because I want the key industrial apiaries down here. Now, I've actually cut a hole in the top there for this one. I should think the flowers that are on there will reach down here as well. But we are going to take some of the things that we desperately need into our system. So we don't need Certus, we don't need the quartz, we don't need emerald, we don't need apatite. Redstone will definitely take into our system. Gold? Yeah, I think we'll take gold into our system as well. That's very useful. And one thing that I do think we need more of. 25 gold, yeah, definitely. So, added into our system here, let's take out these. Because it's not going to take them out. Golden Queen, and of course the Redstone Queen, and they will create things in here, and we will tell it to extract from there once we've got those things to extract. Right, so we've got 2 iron drones, which I'll keep in there for the moment. And this is the future. This is the future of all of our resource collection. We just need to make sure that our infrastructure is ready for such a thing. We might need to create another one of these hopper, flower pedestal, hopper, smeltery bee things. I should think it could run more than one, but if not, we could just go ahead and you know, sort something out. Okay, metallic combs are starting to come in. We've got crystal combs coming in here, and that's what that actually creates for us. So, let's really quickly go into here. I think it's the middle one. Yes, it is. No, that's the golden one, isn't it? Yeah, the redstone one's at the end there. So this end one here, we're going to say create, extract, blacklist, crystal comb. We're telling it to get only crystal combs and redstone, so we don't get any sort of annoying drones or anything coming into here. Which we've got some sandy drones and some withering drones. I've left them in there because I actually have a withering princess in there that I haven't actually used as of yet. Got some withering drones. I haven't got a withering princess, withering queen. It's the same with the sandy one, I do believe. So that one is now automated. This one is going to be slightly automated because I'm going to tell it to do the normal metallic combs. So I'm going to create and extract a metallic comb. So that will all now go into the system. Lovely jubbly. And eventually, the golden queen, if we take a look, golden queen will produce gold dust. And with it being the automation upgrade, we haven't actually got production upgrades. We could split the production upgrades, actually. Let's put 2 in all of them. Because I know that actually makes a good difference. Yep. So we'll wait for the gold dust to come in and then we'll add that to the list as well. But that's basically what I'm getting at, guys. Eventually we'll have copper, tin, all the metals, anything that we need to automate, guys, will get put into here. And it just means that we're not going to be running out of copper anytime soon, or iron, or anything like that, gold, anything like that at all. Will all go through the system as normal and then end up in here to get smelted down, or in the case of the redstone, it'll just end up straight into the system. Because we're in need of redstone now. Look, 18 redstone. That is automated. It's brilliant. I'm loving it, guys. I am loving it. And I think now that we're going to get that, guys, what I'm going to do off camera is do a few more of these industrial apiaries. I'm going to extend this out that way a bit because I really need some more space. And we're going to do that. So, with that in order, let's just do some on camera with us at the moment. We need some patterns. Glass is another thing I need to auto smelt and get auto crafted, but I can't do that at the moment because I need industrial craft. I need the smeltery for that one. The furnace. I don't believe there's any other way of automating it other than using the electric furnace that we've got here. Infernal furnace from Thaumcraft. We're not bothered with any of that. Yeah, I do believe that that is the only... We could do a normal furnace, guys. Maybe put some tiny coal in there. Do we have tiny coal? I don't think we do. We have tiny piles, of course, but no tiny coals. So the electric furnace is the only way we can go, in which case we will need to expand our industrial craft setup at the top there. But for the moment, sand is not an issue. We can just get our Sandy Bee automatically getting sand into the system as well. And eventually those will be attached up to void upgrades on a storage drawer. So, with that now in mind, let's make some patterns, guys. So, I'm going to make a good 5 patterns. I can't, because I'm missing glowstone. Now, god damn, this is... Actually, no, this is not an issue. I think I already sorted this out. Because last time I tried to get glowstone, it really was not a good idea, because these excited drones that are over here somewhere, energetics, is it the energetic ones? Something. Excited pures, it might be one of these. Energetic. I think these produce... What produces my glowstone? There is something that allows me to produce the glowstone. So the centrifuge glowing comb, it's not that. Bee produce demonic. It might have been the demonic bees that we had. And they require the nether upgrade. It probably was, actually, which we moved them, of course, because they were here. But we need industrial apiaries to be able to make those guys run. This is also annoying. Look at the state of this. That is madness. We will sort that out, don't worry. Because if that stops, our entire operation stops. So glowstone seems to be the issue at the moment. Let's go ahead and make 1 pattern then. We should be able to make 1. That wants to go in here anyway. Lovely. Now, to do this... We want industrial... Oh, I need to do it up here. Industrial apiaries. There's going to be a lot of bronze in this, so the first thing we need to do is allow ourselves to auto-produce bronze. Which is the forestry bronze. Okay. So this is basically 3 copper, 1 tin. Not a problem, guys. What sort of tin do we use? I know it's industrial craft copper. Industrial craft 2 copper tin, should I say? What about the copper? That is industrial craft as well. That's fantastic. Okay, so first things first, we can now create the bronze we need. We're going to run out of glowstone here, I'm sure we are. Right, that's enough glowstone. That's all the glowstone we have. So, here we are. Glass, not a problem. Let's start with the sturdy casing. We can do that one now. So, encode that. Brilliant. And then these bronze gears, we should be able to do that. Industrial craft, forestry. Brilliant. That's our bronze gear done. Not a problem. Again, we've run out of thing now. So what I'm going to have to do for this moment in time, guys, is take that out. Get the hell upgrade. And then, did I put my demonics in here? I don't think I did. I don't know where I've put them. So let's put the hell in there, because we're going to need that for the demonic, because we need this glowstone badly. Did I put them in this chest over here, actually? I probably did. Demonic Queen. That's the one. That's the bad boy. We'll put that into here and get that going. So we should be alright, because it's... oh, it requires flowers, if I remember right. Let's just really quickly double check this. Yeah, flowers, because I changed it. I put it through the ringer, so we're fine. Brilliant. Let that do its business, and we'll come back when we've got some more glowstone. Alright guys, I think I've got everything there. I have an encoded pattern now for an industrial apiary. We've got the encoded pattern for bee receptacles, weighted pressure plates, glass panes, planks if we need to make any more pistons. I've had to move that because I put it on the other side of the bit that I actually took off, so the system wasn't finding my cobblestone, which is really stupid. And also, I don't need that there. I've just realised these all actually connect together. This works like a connector as well, so we don't actually need to. And you can see it all in here. Look, the molecular assembler has all of this sort of stuff next to it, and the hopper, all this sort of great stuff. Brilliant. So we should be all ready and raring to go on making our first industrial apiary. Let's see if we've got the stuff in which to be able to do this. Now, it does require us manually putting in glass, but I'm not really that bothered about that. As you can see, everything is white, everything is lovely and ready and raring to go. So let's go ahead and start the crafting. It's going to take a little while because it's only using the one single molecular assembler there. You can put acceleration cards in this if you so wish. Oh, yeah, actually, it must have done it. Right then. Industrial ape. There it is, guys. The industrial apiary. This is fantastic. Okay, so that can go there. And now the demonic queen can get taken out. I'm going to need a lot of glowstone, actually, so it's probably a good idea to keep this one. Whoop. Don't lag when I'm next to a cliff like that. Jesus. It also needs power, of course. So, if we come along here, that one right there, create, insert, should be done. Brilliant. Demonic queen into there. It's too cold, apparently. That's fine. We'll just stick that in. And it should be okay. No flowers, but it should see them sometime soon. I'm hoping. These ones can see it. This one, I'm hoping that it can. Because, yeah, there we go. Brilliant. With that being said now, everything is ready and raring to go. So, this can now also... I'm sure that I can extract... out of the same block? I don't know why I've done it like that, really. I could have had the power running into there and keep 3 connectors going as is and just have them all lined up, I think. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try this out. And it seems that that is actually the case, guys. Everything is getting sucked out of there from the bottom the same as the power's going in. So I'm quite happy about that one. That's brilliant news. Let's put the redstone queen back in there and get this set up. Wow, that was quick. So what I've basically been doing is coming along to here and double-clicking that, making sure I've got the right apiary, which is the case. And then I create it, but instead of putting out an insert, extract straight away, I've been doing this, putting it onto there, just going over here, double-checking that nothing's going out, which it isn't, which is fantastic. And then I've been coming along here and then just changing this to extract. And then I turn around, look in here, and those things end up in there. Look, and they're taking it out. So there we go, guys. That's fantastic. So next on the list then, I want to be doing the similar thing with these guys. So I want to double check that all that's working. It'll be the only one that's not doing anything at this moment in time. Also, apparently not creating any power. Not taking any power in. That should be okay now. So let's just double check that I've got the right one. That is the case. And then let's create this so we can add that to there. Whoa, stop doing that. I really need to extend this platform now because this lag is doing my head in. And then let's change that now to extract, and it should only extract them rather than the princess. Yep. And the drone. So that is good news, that actually works absolutely fantastically. Do I or do I not need to have maybe some signs on here saying what is where? I think that might be a good idea, so I might want to leave a gap here, maybe a couple of bits of gap, and then you know, bring some flowers down here so I don't have to keep going upstairs to go and do things. It is coming to a point though where everything that was upstairs is now moving downstairs, so everything upstairs is just non-existent now. There is no upstairs. I spend my life on the second floor. No, eventually we will sort something out for upstairs, guys, and make it look nice up there, and all of this sort of stuff will be down here. So everything's looking good. We're not looking rammed on types at the moment. So this is brilliant news that this is all working. I need automation upgrades as well. Automated, that would be nice. We're starting to get some glowstone here, which is good. Let's go and make some more patterns. 2 should be enough. Yeah, good stuff. So, automation upgrades. These things. I've got them on AutoCraft. Got them on AutoCraft. Got them. And it's just the upgrade frames that need putting through the pattern. Lovely. I might need golden nuggets, actually. That is a good thing, because I haven't got very many of them. Oops. There we go, golden nuggets. Let's get them on AutoCraft, because we will need them for quite a lot of things. And the automation upgrades. I've got one spare one in there, so I'll take that one anyway. But that one, we need to AutoCraft that, meaning we're going to need another pattern. We're missing the glowstone at the moment. Right, that's got one. That hasn't. Stick that in there. And let that do the biz. So that will now be automated as well. We need one in here. So we definitely do. We need one of these automation upgrades going. We need 3 glowstone to make an automation up, to make the pattern. So we've got 2 glowstone at the minute. That should tick up into a second. So let's put the upgrade pattern into here. All this stuff is slowly making my life that much easier. There we go. Nice. So, automation upgrade. We will add the other upgrades onto here as well at some stage soon, because I am going to need production upgrades. That's one of the other things that we do need. But automation upgrades, look at that. That is fantastic. Automation upgrade. One of them, please. We've got everything to craft it. Let's go ahead. And there we go. It's done. Straight away. Nice. That really is going to make my life so much easier. Getting the stuff in down here and getting it automated straight into the system here. It seems as if it's keeping up. I mean, it's fast enough to keep up at the moment, so I'm quite happy about that. Everything's getting sucked out of there brilliantly. We've got plenty of storage going on at the moment, guys. There we go. I think that's a good... whoop. Stop that now. I think that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode, guys, I'm going to go, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to extend this area out at the back here so that I've got plenty of room to maneuver with these guys. I've got to be very careful up there because I've got to leave the sky spare for these guys, which is unfortunate, but I still haven't managed to find the gene to allow things to be like cave dwelling and stuff like that. At least I haven't. I found it a few times, but I've just recycled it because I've been after something else. Wow, we are running low on power. All of a sudden. Is it because this is full? I bet this is because this is full. Yep, no inventory space, guys. There we go. We should be okay now. Lovely. There we go. Let's just take a quick gander before I go and sort out the rest of this episode. Just to make sure that that is all sort of charged up. That's not fully charged, but I think it's going to take time because this needs to get fully charged first. There we go, look. Way more power coming in. That's off one single bee, guys. We are laughing. Absolutely laughing. If we ever get low, we just add another bee. That literally is it. I mean, it's so much better not having to worry about this power. But anyway, guys, I shall be back. Alright, guys, I've come up to a problem, and that is slime. Slime balls seems to be an issue, but it doesn't matter because now we've got the advanced Mutatron. I can get to it pretty easy. Marshy Princess and a Noble Drone will make me a Miry Queen. Now this Miry Queen, well, I need a boggy one. I need a boggy queen. With a Marshy with a Miry will make a boggy. It needs warm temperature, damp humidity if I was to do it normally, but I don't need to do it anymore, which is fantastic. But I'm really after the slimy bee, which, if you can see, requires a rocket and a boggy. So basically, I'm very nearly there. I've got to get this Miry Queen, and unfortunately, it seems as if I'm going to have to try to find a way of making this work. It needs a mushroom. Normal both, one, damp none. It's annoying that I can't change these. I can't change the queens. I can't put them through the ringer. But I've got some work to do, guys. I've put another one on the end here because this is where I'm going to be having obsidian for my void upgrades, which are going to be in the chest down there. I've also put smart cable across the length of this, guys, because of the amount of devices I'm going to have on this side, but also we've got those two up there as well. So this will hold 32 devices, whereas this will only hold 8. So we've got to be really careful with that one. This one, I've done it so that this one connects to this one, because I think that this one and this whole thing counts as one device, same as what this thing does on the back here. I think that counts as one device as well. So that's going to be good for us. But guys, it's going to be an absolute pain in the backside to get this to work, but I think that the humidity damp, I think we can really work on something like that. I might have to put that in here and sort of do something with the humidity. But I'll be back, guys. Alright again, guys, so thanks to the new Slimy Bee, we've got the ME storage bus on auto craft now, and we should be able to craft 4 of these at least, yes, because we've got 4 slime balls available. Nice. So, with that now done, that's going ahead and doing what it needs to do. The logic processors are going off and getting... Oh, this is beautiful. I love to see a plan come together, guys. It's not usual that it happens to me, but I do love to see a plan come together. So, storage buses. These guys are going to get created. Now, I've got the Slimy Bee in here. I've managed to change it and get it into flowers. It was a whole hoo-ha, guys. It really was an absolute pain in the backside, but I managed to get that done. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is the Obsidian Bee. I'm presuming the Obsidian Bee has finished by now, because I need to change the... I haven't put the Obsidian Bee through the ringer, and I'm hoping that it's finished. Yeah, I'm going to say it should be by now. So we've got the Obsidian Princess and one of the drones. That's brilliant. This will create obsidian for us, which is going to be a key component of our void upgrades, because we're definitely going to need them, especially for what's going to be the cobblestone one, because I want to get it going with this thing over here. I do want to get that going, but unfortunately... Oops. Where am I going? This way. Into the ringer. Nice. Yeah, I want to get that up and running, but unfortunately, look, it requires ore, which is a pain. But we want to change that speed anyway to robotic and all that sort of good stuff. Guys, we are massively making progress. Once these foundations are done, we can then start looking back on some of this other stuff that needs doing within here. A touch of magic, that's going to take some time to start, but all of this Project B stuff, I can actually start doing some of this stuff. For instance, where's the bee? TARDIS bee. We need to get to that at some point as well. Bloody bees. Ethereal slates, apparently. Interesting. But yeah, we can start getting through some of this stuff, and we're going to be done with this pack before long now, guys. We really are coming up to that point. So that creates what I've been doing up to this moment in time, guys, is slime. This slimy. Oh, I haven't actually got any. I wonder if it's just putting it straight in. Oh yeah, slimy combs are going straight into there at the moment in time, because I added it to that, and it just seems to be not keeping up with the amount of slimy combs that it's creating. We're going to need a ridiculous amount of centrifuges, guys. It's just crazy how much we're going to need. We might have to do something instead of having like well, we could have these basic drawers here, but we could also have XNet on the back of it, and then have XNet actually take things and put things in and out of these centrifuges and what have you. Might be an option. I think I've tried this before and it never actually put it in the right place, but we'll see what the crack is with that one. We might need one of those advanced things that I found earlier on. So we've definitely got enough slime balls now. That's great. And the Obsidian Bee, that's what I was waiting for. Nice. Let's just double check that that's the case. Lovely jubbly. Just waiting for this one now. We need to make another industrial apiary, actually, and another connector. We'll do the connector first. Nice. Enough for that. Where's my connector? It's there. And then the industrial apiary. Whoops. Stop this now. Yep, we've got enough to be able to make that as well. That's brilliant. Why is it all changed again? Keeps changing. Industrial apiary. There we go. Beautiful. So, let's go ahead and whack that out of the way. Get the connector down. Industrial apiary on top of it. It is the bottom one, so that's lovely. I won't get confused then. We'll insert that one. Hopefully this hasn't turned into goop. No, it hasn't. Nice. Now we'll put that in there. Put that in there. That should go ahead and do its business. And then we just need an automation upgrade in there. We're missing cobble. This is why I hold this in my hand at all times. Because then I can just come along and then whack that onto there. And once we've got enough obsidian, I can put a void upgrade on that one first, the cobblestone, so it can just go ahead and keep doing cobblestone until I've got that much of it that I really don't need anymore. That's the plan. Automation upgrade then. Nice. Nice and nice. Yep, that's working really well. So there is going to be rocky combs coming out of there. There is also going to be obsidian. I think I've actually got some in here. I did put some in here, yeah. Not enough to make anything with, but enough to start things off. There we go, and then extract them too. So now, that is all set to go as well. I'm loving this, guys. This is going to make my life so much easier. And I keep saying this series. But this really is going to make my life so much easier. I'm getting so much stuff coming through. It's just ridiculous now. It really is. But the carpenter is the throttle. And this is why we're going to have to put these into those over there. So, obsidian. We've got 4 obsidian already. What a lovely turn. So, storage drawers. I'm going to need 5. Let's go with 6. Yeah, I've got enough to do that. Lovely. We seem to be not even getting 1 at the moment. I did set this up right, didn't I? Oh yeah, it's just crafting all of the stuff. Because there's only 1 thing in the middle there, we're going to have to sort that out as well, but I'll do that in between episodes, because that's going to take a while to get sorted. So 6 basic drawers, here we come. I'm going to need some more cobblestone slabs as well, actually. The hope is I'm not going to fall off at the back here. Just like that, you see. It just loves it when I'm close to an edge. Oh, yes. Here we go. Let's stick a jerk in there. Right, so 6 drawers. Let's go ahead and add them on. Of course, we can only have 8 of these applications on one thing, so we might need to extend that smart cable out some more. I think I've got some spare. I do. I have 4 pieces spare. That seems enough. 1, 2, 3. I think that will... Yes. Lovely. There we go. Let's add to that with our cable. And look at the amount of mysterious combs and stuff like that. It's, oh, I can't wait to get this sorted. Okay, so I'm going to need another 6 storage buses. So I've got 4. Can I make any more at the moment? No, I can't. Fluix dust is one thing I can't do automatically until I've got the whatchamacallit, the macerator up and running. Which is a shame. We'll do these ones, and then we'll start the industrial craft and all that sort of stuff next episode, I think, so that we can start automating some of that stuff as well. So there's 4 storage buses on them now. I find it interesting that that one isn't lined up like the rest. One of these is not like the others, and that is what this one is. Just not like the others at all. There we go. Lovely. don't even need to jump over there anymore. I can do it straight from the back. Mysterious combs. Mysterious combs. Lovely. That's all of them. Stick them into there. Oh. God, this lag! Ah. 864. Right, metallic combs next then. It's hard to get them all. That's the problem. It's hard to grab them all, because as soon as you grab them all, you've got to be really quick at getting them in there, because otherwise, if they start putting them into the system again, then there's an issue. In fact, there's probably the easiest way to deal with this at this moment in time would be to take this, so that it doesn't bring any more into the system. So this is what I'm going to be doing in between episodes, guys. I'm going to be expanding upon this, as you can probably see here. I'm hoping that there's going to be enough there. If not, we're going to have to do a second row just along the back there, plugged into this thing, so that it can do a load more. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing in between episodes. Just sorting, just a bit of quality of life improvements at the back here. Getting everything sorted. Maybe bringing the rest of them from upstairs down here and have a load more. We will see. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please go ahead and leave a like. It'd be brilliant if you could. I've been the Toffman. Till next time, stay safe.